Hello everybody, Origami Gamer here, and today I will be showing you how to fold the F-16 Fighting Falcon. Now, my sincere apologies on not being able to post the last couple of weeks. I've been out of town with an internet connection that left much to be desired. And I will continue to try and upload as frequently as possible. Sorry about the break. Anyways, to begin, you need a sheet of any sort of paper. It doesn't necessarily matter as long as it's close to US letter size. This is a unique thing about this plane. It is quite tolerant to length differences. I'm reusing some paper I found. You first start by creasing by bringing this edge to this edge and creasing sharply. Repeat on the other side. Fold along the middle, bringing this edge to this edge, matching them up. With all of these folds in place, we perform the collapse of a water bomb base. Sorry, that was taken out of camera range. Go. Alright. Now, we begin the next few steps by flipping this over, holding this edge to the center line. This is the standard setup for any of my jets. Mirror fold. There we go, things are starting to look pretty good. Now, we fold these out a very significant bit. When you fold it over, it should look like this. And mirror fold. Next, bring it in, leaving a slight gap at the top and a sharp and creasing it to the very end of the diagonal. It should look something like this. See that thin little edge right there? It might be hard to tell, my webcam isn't that good. Next is a bit of a tricky part. You try to fold it along this crease line here, and do a quick test. Jet fold. See that if the model is completed, would this be stationary? Now, that's if you are a real perfectionist. You don't have to do that at all. You can make adjustments later on. Well, back to this, you mirror fold, and the wing should be symmetrical. Next, you crimp fold these first two, something I really haven't done in any of my origami videos before. And here you go. And you repeat the crimp fold on the other side. Keep this in camera range. I really wish I had a better camera mount. That way it could be stationed directly overhead and you wouldn't have to, I wouldn't have to be really awkward with the recording. That is the wings all done. The front wings, that is. Next, you fold this edge to this line here. And bring this edge to this edge. Oh, and reinforce the nose while you're at it. This makes it a more durable plane. Next, you mirror fold, reinforce the nose here, and your plane is almost done. Next, you fold out about this much. You actually fold out quite a considerable amount, so that when fold it over, it looks like this. You pop this back open and fold this down to make it look like this. For an extra aesthetic touch, you could fold along this line, exposing the rest of the wing, and inside reverse fold it. Get a straighter, cleaner edge. Now repeat that on the other side, using these two edges as a guide, since they do not change. And by using this edge as a guide, because that's the edge that changes, you fold down, flip it back over, do that mirror fold, do that inside reverse fold process I mentioned earlier for aesthetics. It's not necessary. Pop this back open, unfold this flap, fold this down, pinch it together so that this flap lies like this. It's a swivel fold. It's a pretty complex origami fold compared to others. But when I start making the really advanced models, it'll seem like child's play. Now, you should do the same to reinforce the side edges. Yeah, once I get better at origami, first thing I'm probably gonna upload is the Jason Merrill's F-22 Raptor, provided I get permission for it. Yeah, I'm still working on it, trying to get it better. Alright. There's a reason I made you do those folds earlier, and it's not just for reinforcement. It's to make this step easier. Fold this in and start pinching paper together until these wings right here are straight and level. Fold them out just above here, this little line, this little thing here, starting at the front where this tip is. Repeat that on the other side. The challenge with designing these types of planes is that because you don't have any weird little folds in the back, pleat folds in the back, to design for two tail wings, the plane can look very long and freakish, and the plane can look unnaturally long. So that's why I did that fold there. And now you fold the signature single tail fin. And fold any sort of locking mechanism you like, it doesn't matter. Don't even have to fold a locking mechanism. And here's your F-16. Now, before I finish off the video, I'd like to give you some background information on the plane. I know I should have done this earlier, but I don't want to re-record this. The F-16 was designed as a next-generation fighter for the U.S. Air Force, and to replace its earlier not replace, but replace its earlier relative, the F-15 Eagle. The F-16 was armed with an M61 Vulcan rotary cannon, which fired 20mm rounds at 6,000 per minute, and 6 missiles, making this an incredibly lethal fighter. Given a high top speed and with its high top speed, agility, and lift, you've got yourself the deadliest, most feared fighter of its time. The F-16 and other 4th gen fighters have since been retired in favor for the 5th gen fighters, the F-22 Raptor, F-35 Lightning, and things of that nature. So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed Origami Gamer. Out.